Just because.
What, mine?
Yeah.
Okay, right. My health points. I'd like to point out I am actually recording this now. Okay, my hit points remaining are 78.
Oh, see, do I really want to risk 35 of them? I'd have to roll a 2 on every dice to kill. I'd have to roll a 3 on 35 dice, 2 dice. I'd have to roll a 3 on every dice to kill you.
Yeah, that's entirely possible.
Yeah, but also let's face it, for every 6 that you get, you're going to have to not.
Oh, mind you, it's 45 dice next turn anyway, so.
Yeah.
Question: Are you moving from that spot, Mike?
No, because I've got a 50-foot land speed, so, and a 10-foot reach. So, in fact, fuck it. I'm in the middle of the board.
Cool. That's actually beneficial to me. Is it my go? Yeah.
It's the Pixies technically.
Okay.
And then it's your go. Now it's your go.
Alright, I am going to cast Cure Wounds on my...
Don't make me eat her again.
I'm casting Cure Wounds on my teammate who has gone down.
So you got to go over to her. So you're gonna...
I was near her. I was there. And then it's 1d8 plus my con modifier. Is it con? No, it is...
I think it's your wisdom.
Spellcasting ability, which is my...
spellcasting ability.
Wisdom
So
for a ranger.
You get 4 points in your backup, I believe. Is that right?
Yeah.
And then for my... That's an action. And then can I attack now? Or is that it?
That's it. That was your action to cast it, unless you can attack as a bonus action.
And for my bonus action, we have a little...
I'm just putting the dice away at this point.
I'm going to vanish again.
So you're going to move away again.
I'm moving away from her.
How much movement do you have?
30. But I've been positioning myself very, very carefully away from you to not be within a 10-foot radius.
So you're going for your full 30-foot move somewhere? Or were you some distance away?
I was literally like near her. I was probably, let me count. I was 20 foot away from her. So I'm going to move 20 foot away again.
So you can only move 10 feet away if you were 20 feet away from the start. Because you've only got a 30-foot move.
Yeah, that's true. All right, I'm going to move.
You're not Doug.
I'm going to move 10 foot away. But in a way, somewhere I'm not going to tell you.
That's right. I'm just looking up what a Tyrannosaurus's perception bonus is because I believe it's scent based. Oh, Jesus.
Is it high?
Well, its passive perception is 14.
Oh.
So even if you roll a stealth check and don't beat 14, then I have to roll against you.
Fair enough.
But you risked Sam back up, didn't you?
Yes.
Right, so give me your stealth check with advantage. Oh no, Sam's go first, sorry.
Right.
It depends on how you want to go out. Because you can either go Blaze of Glory it, or you can sort of just stand there and suffer.
Use this life wisely.
Oh no, wait, there is one option.
Mass annihilation.
I don't know how well it will work out for you, but there is one last result. Which I know we did work out. Otherwise, you go all out on smacking the giant T-Rex and just hope that you do
Well, that's
enough
it, because
damage.
there's no point me trying to
But
use the second wind thing.
Well, you've already used it.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If it was me, I probably would go for the all out.
Just the Blaze of Glory.
Well, you at least that way you get two attack. If you go in with your sword, you could.
So just for absolute clarity's sake, I can become a T-Rex 2 more times.
Okay.
That's just from the Pixies.
Unless we kill you in now. Unless we kill the pixies.
Yes, you have
Actually,
to kill the
there's-
invisible pixies.
Isn't there only one pixie that's got the polymorph left?
Nope, 2 have got it left because 2 passed because you failed on your first one.
Yep, but Sam took the yellow one out.
This is true. So there's one of, but I can
So
also
there's one.
cast it on myself,
Okay.
and I can summon another 8 pixies.
But no.
Either way, I'm dead on this turn. There is no way of me getting out.
Short
of
of him missing.
I've also
Which
got
is
to spot.
unlikely.
I've also got to spot you because you're in the fog cloud.
Oh
the
yeah,
same-
you're in a fog cloud.
So the same goes for you. You've also got to be able to spot me.
this. I'm also just looking at my spells.
It's that moment where you just can tell. It's like,
Well, do you want to see if you can see me first? Because that might change your mind on what you do.
that's
Yeah.
a very good point.
Right.
Right,
So
what do I have to roll?
So I've got to make a hide check, which amusingly, its character sheet is not written for. So this is just going to be a 14. So you've got to roll over 14 on perception to be able to see me.
So you've already got 3 then. So basically you got to roll 11 or over to see it. Nope, you don't even see it.
How?
Also,
How
if
I
Doug,
miss a
Doug,
T-Rex?
Doug needs to make a hide check with a stealth check with advantage as well. Because if he doesn't beat your roll, you see him.
Oh wait, was.
So you do like one overall roll. But if
Uh-huh.
George now does a hide check for him
Uh-huh.
with advantage, you might be able to spot him with your little roll. If he rolls badly.
Ah.
Yeah, so at the moment you can't even see the T-Rex, so you can't even attack him.
Is George asleep?
Don't know. George?
Yo,
Sorry,
Did
we
you
try and
catch-
work.
Did you catch any of that?
I did. So I'm making a stealth check, yeah?
With advantage, yep.
Yeah, that's 28.
Cool. So Sam, you see nobody. You see fog.
Nope. I'd like to point out probably the blood from my head is just sort of.
I'd like to think the blood is more sort of around your waist, sort of thigh areas. I sort of come over the top and went down.
Whose go is it?
It's Sam's go, but she can't
that
see
now.
anybody.
Have you got nothing
Okay, well if I
to
can't.
heal
Oh.
yourself with?
No, I don't think I can.
Short of hit dice.
Short rest.
She just starts laying out a bedroll for a short rest. And T-Rex just thunders out of the clouds. Ooh, snacks.
I've not got much option really, have I?
No, basically you're option 1 or option 2.
If that's the case, then I guess I'll cast Blur.
Ooh.
Okay, so let's use one of the.
Yep, that's a savage
Slot.
good plan. Because
Okay.
you zip out of existence and then next turn you reappear somewhere 30 feet away. So you can still move.
Yeah,
and
no.
then you.
Yeah.
Oh no, I think that's blink. Blur is your body becomes blurred, shifting and wavering to all who can see it. For the duration, any creature has disadvantage on attack rolls against you. An attacker is immune to this effect if it doesn't rely on sight. As with blind sight or can see through illusions, as with true sight.
Curses. I don't think the dinosaur has that.
Could you imagine a T-Rex with like blind sight?
Well, imagine it'd be sensory. So then that's my go. So you two both need to make stealth checks with advantage.
+2.
22.
Well, that was a 13. Advantage roll again. Oh, 3.
Right. So Sam fails to beat my passive perception, so I spot Sam. And then on my
Is
roll,
she
So I'm
Blur.
basically lying on the floor in my own
what did you get, Doug? 'Cause
Blur
I got
just
21.
means
I got
disadvantage.
22.
Oh, right. So I can only see Sam. I'm going to come and bite Sam again. It's a disadvantage. That is not great. That is... Get back to Skype chat. That is only an 18.
Miss.
Yeah. It was an stupid disadvantage. The other
Right.
one was like a 27.
I just realised I'm still going up. It all
My
is-
yeah.
No, it's the Pixies go.
Pardon me.
And because I don't want to end up in my other form, a Pixie will appear here and I'm a freshly healed T-Rex.
Okay.
You've just been healed.
They just turn me into another T-Rex.
This one just with a few scales and it's like colour scales.
This one's
different
bright
space.
blue. This one's like, yeah, fuck you, bright blue.
Does that mean you got disadvantage on like you're hiding now?
He wasn't very good at hiding to start with.
If not, I just like the idea of these pixies arguing. No, he's going to be blue. No,
So
he's going to be red.
I would say
I
that
think-
because I am right
I
in
think
front of
fish-
Sam, she can see me and I can see her
Mm-hmm.
because there's no fog behind us. So, Doug, are you anywhere within like sight of like this wall, like around me? Because I reckon that'd be close enough to see you.
I'm two. If you go like 10 foot away down in a straight line from
You're like
Sam.
there.
Yeah.
I'd say we're all close enough now to see each other.
Cool. Is it my go?
So that was the Pixies go. So yeah, sure go.
Alright. I'm going to take a few steps back
Into the cloud.
into the cloud.
Vomph.
And now I have to try and see you, right?
Was that a disengage?
No.
Cool. I get to bite you
Cool.
because I have a 10-foot reach. Does a 29 hit you?
Does hit me.
Cool. You are taking 4d12 and you are grappled.
You can do.
Oh god. 10, 16, 20, 21, 28 damage and you're grappled.
Cool.
And that makes it Sam's go. Graham's go and then Sam's go.
I'm still flying.
Yeah, I'm going to drop you on the next turn for 55 dice.
Would I be in your 10-foot radius?
Yeah, because you were here. My 10-foot is here and here because I take up a 3x3 block.
I'm only looking at the apple. That's why. I'm like,
I am a huge creature.
I'm looking at the apple like, that's a big apple.
Baby got back.
Fair enough. I'm grappled. Okay.
Sam, you're up.
You know
On the
what?
upside, Sam, I can only hit you with my tail now.
Oh, goody. That makes all the difference.
You know what I wish? I wish we'd gone up against this in the previous round. That could have been so much fun.
The previous round, this fight would have been hilarious. Because if one of you had failed, that's you out the game with your polymorph flying away. But the other plan with this build is you ignore the other characters. You don't try to polymorph them. You have 8 pixies show up. You have 1 polymorph. You have the other 8 go invisible. And then every round you just re-polymorph yourself as needed.
Must remember that one.
Hmm.
Oh, Shetty would be funny. Could you imagine Chris trying to deal with this?
Oh my god, he'd have a fit.
You can't do that.
Yeah, and to be clear, they last an hour.
I know.
That's the hilarity. He's like, cool.
Right. So, Tam, it's you.
You get a spell, and you get a spell, and you get a spell.
I just had this image of Oprah doing it.
Oh, screw it, I might as well. It's not going to make any difference at this point. But do I cast that now on the T-Rex or the Pixie?
to be honest. It doesn't really matter
It
because
doesn't matter.
the Pixie's already done Polymorph, so the Pixie's out Polymorph, but he's still got Polymorph.
Exactly. So I'm wondering, do I do that? I mean, to be fair, I don't think the healing bit of it will make much odds for me at this point.
No.
So do I just aim for the apple?
The T-Rex, not the apple.
Would you like absolute clarity on the T-Rex stats?
Don't worry, I've already shown Sam's stats. I'm like, no,
metagaming.
no, actually, it's because of from what it was like 2 days ago where I was considering doing the same thing with the Artificer Wizard.
Yeah.
And turning the familiar into the
three creatures I have are T-Rex, giant ape, and mammoth. I could turn one of the pixies into the T-Rex. I used my last polymorph. I can't cast it for me. Oh, why didn't I do that first round? We could have had like 4 T-Rex.
Oh, screw it. Do you know what? I've rolled a
hang on.
plus.
Are you going to do your traditional W word?
Which bolt?
Yeah.
Yeah. In that case, first of all, you need to roll a D20. Then it's a ranged spell attack, so that's +8.
I did already roll.
Oh, right.
I've been waiting
what
to
did
say
you
what
roll?
I rolled.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 12.
Okay,
That
12
misses.
plus 8. No,
Oh, 12 plus 8.
plus
That
8.
hits.
Okay, which bolt?
Is.
Well, Gunfer is 3rd level with you now. 3d12
Cool.
of lightning damage.
Have you told her how many hit points I have?
No, all I said was this is one thing doing because it would just be hilarious.
Yeah, and it was ridiculously high power.
Because she knows it's bad because I was laughing.
Yeah, they have 136 hit points.
20. So you've been hit for 20 lightning damage.
Cool.
Ooh. That was so worth it.
Yeah.
I
Was
can
that-
do this continuously
was
now,
that
so
a,
long as he
was
doesn't
that a-
kill me.
Was that a spell attack at melee range?
I
Because that's disadvantage.
thought you were within 10 feet of her.
Yeah.
Because if
so
it's a 3 by... Yeah, but if it's a 3 by 3...
So it's a 3x3, and I'm 10 feet away from them, but I have a 10-foot reach, so you're in melee range, so any combat spell
So
is a
you
disadvantage.
need to roll
Roll a
another
D20
D20 first. See if you hit. That one is actually higher. That's 11 plus 8. So
Cool. So yeah, I take 20 damage. So then, I'm assuming it's my
It
go.
doesn't matter, I'm still dead.
Yeah.
So I'm going to crump Doug. Well,
Yeah.
George. 24.
That does hit me.
Shall I tell you what amazes
For
me?
24, 27, 37 damage.
I'm dead. I'm down.
And
I'd like
then I'm going
I'd like
to
to point out
tail
we're
whip Sam.
surviving better against the T-Rex than we do against troglodytes.
Yeah. Sam, 19 to hit you.
Oh, miss.
Miss. That's the T-Rex out of attacks. And now we're going to go to that glorious moment.
Right. Okay.
When
This
is
is
a
it.
witch bolt? Do I have to
Oh.
Tell me if you can you
re-roll to
see,
hit?
Oh yeah. We
can you see it?
55
ready?
D6. Yep.
Here we go.
Imagine if you survive.
If I do, I will crack up.
Why is it not giving?
Douse it.
Oh,
197. Yeah, I explode across. I explode across the bottom.
That poor little rat explodes, and as its parts spread out, they just start turning back into parts of you. Just
Yeah, it's like the best form of fatality in Mortal Kombat.
look how many sixes there are, and there's just those 2 rows.
oh, mate, that is.
That's
6, 7,
1, 2,
8,
3, 4,
9,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
10,
10, 11, 12,
12.
12 sixes.
Jesus Christ.
I think it's safe to say that I've ticked off I've failed all my death saving throws.
Al? You just died to a pixie.
Oh.
Well, technically,
I'd like to point out though, I still survive longer in this than I did in any of Chris's ones.
Would you like to know the challenge rating of a pixie?
Oh, it's like an eighth, isn't it?
It's a quarter.
Oh, I don't mind.
That was a good game, Nat.
The North still win it.
Oh shit!
you still have to death save?
Oh, he,
Oh
no.
no.
You can
over
do-
my
you
maximum
can
health.
save her.
No.
Oh yeah, George still has.
Yeah,
death
George has
saves
got
as well.
death saves.
Let me unpack my dice. Let's do this.
I mean, he's still in my mouth, so I'm gonna crunch him.
Well, suffice to say, I'm like, yep, I'm out. Sam's out. Sam, you're down to cantrips and swords.
No, not technically, because unless I miss, I've still got Witch Bolt going,
Yeah, I know. Well, you've got Witch Bolt.
which will probably miss on my next. Random question. With Witch Bolt, is it a continuous thing? Or do I have to reroll every time?
No, technically, it's just the
Continuous.
spell ends if you use your action to do anything else. The spell also ends if the target is ever outside the spell's range of it, or it has total cover from you.
Oh, so I can
So
just keep
the
rerolling.
only way that you can lose it is either he runs 30 feet away from you, or
Don't tell him no movement range.
Or I hurt her, so she has to
he'll
take a
know.
concentration check.
or you fail a concentration check.
Oh, slap the leg. That was a bad idea.
George, pass or fail?
I think he was digging his dice out again.
I got a 14, so I pass.
Hey!
Sam, you're up. You can just see George's legs out the bottom of my mouth.
Just carry on rolling, so it's another 3d12. 12, 22, 27.
To hit.
I'd say.
Make a ranged spell target on a hit the target takes, and on each of your turns you can use your action to do. Whoa! Automatic damage. Okay, nice.
Yeah.
1d12 automatic damage.
Yeah,
Or
so that's. I know,
two.
because it's at third, because it was cast at third level, because it's
3d12, yeah.
3d12, so it's up because you just rolled again, so it's 27.
27 damage. So cool. Don't care.
It's not making a dent in this.
It's not. It really isn't.
The worst I've done is cut a toenail.
You might give him a bit of a singe bit wherever you are zapping him.
I've tickled him.
Right, I'm gonna crunch a
Do
George.
you know
I'm gonna
what I
crunch a
just
George.
realised? I'm as useless as the electric fence.
You're
in
talking to
Jurassic
the mouse that just got
22
dropped.
to hit you, George.
Hits.
2 death saves. 2 death fails.
Okay.
What is your max HP? Just so I can't actually auto kill you.
78.
Yeah, I can't auto kill you. And then Sam tail whip you in the face.
Ow.
20 total.
Yeah.
Oh.
What?
No, don't worry, because if you did that, you can't do it because you're out of spell slots anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, in that case, you need to make a Constitution saving throw. So it
So she takes 13 damage. The concentration check is a DC 10.
Oh, well, if it's 13 damage, then she's down anyway.
Death saving throws it is.
Yep. Okay, so after Mike goes round to George again.
Death save. Fail it and die.
I surpassed, actually. Got a 12.
Yay! Sam, death saving throw.
Sam, death saves.
12.
Cool.
I'll mark that down as a pass.
George, I'm going to eat you now.
Okay.
21.
Hits.
Cool. So you fail death save, you're dead.
I'm dead.
Sam, I'm going to hit you in the tail.
Mm-hmm.
21.
Hits. Just.
2 death saves. 2 death fails.
Yep.
And we roll round again. We got the
Sam...
hang on, we got the pixies. Do they have anything that could hurt? Can I finish you with a goddamn pixie?
I love Darcy's criteria.
Fusion, dancing light, detect evil and good, detect thoughts, dispel magic, entangle, fly, phantasmal force. That sounds like it could hurt.
I think Phantasmal Force can do.
Come on. I want to kill someone with it. It's an illusion spell.
Yep, but Sam has to make an intelligence saving throw.
Yeah, that's not going to work because she's got to be awake for that thing to actually take any effect on her. Because worst fear appearing. So Sam,
But using that logic, you wouldn't be able to cast it on her because she's not actually conscious.
Yeah, that's what I said. I couldn't cast it on her.
Yeah, no. So, no. Sam, death saving throw, please.
Nope.
Yep. No, fail.
I'm a motherfucking dinosaur. Dinosaur.
Shall I tell you what I love most of all? I've been recording that since I said I was recording it. So we just got
a very happy apple dancing.
We've got a very happy apple dancing. We've got a mouse that's been dropped and splattered. Druid who got turned into a T-Rex twice by pixies.
So the other thing I could have done for, like, if I just stayed in my normal